Hello, and thanks for joining me for this episode of NCIA Today. I'm your host, Bethany Moore, NCIA's Deputy Director of Communications, checking in with you regularly with updates on what's happening in the cannabis industry and here at NCIA. We're bringing you fresh episodes every other week this year, so thanks for continuing to join us. As we head into the month of February and the Lunar New Year of the Tiger, we're all wondering what's in store for the rest of 2022. One of the challenges from last year that continues to impact our industry is that of supply chain issues. In a new blog from AE Global, Elizabeth Corbett breaks down why the supply chain issues exist, which of course had a lot to do with the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as what your company can do to minimize those challenges while maintaining some optimism about the future. She says the most significant impact is the shortage of people. The tragic loss of lives, mandatory isolation orders, and full site shutdowns limited the people power needed to sustain the marketplace. Read more in her blog on our website. You can also read more about the latest and greatest happenings in Congress in Michelle Rutter-Freeberg's latest blog on the hodgepodge of politics in D.C. Just over the last month, the Safe Banking Act passed the House for the 6th time. We held our first virtual mini lobby days, and Majority Leader Schumer provided an updated timeline for the Cannabis Administration and Opportunity Act, the CAOA. Next up, we're continuing our Equity Member Spotlight series and featuring Dr. Denise Floyd of Legacy Greens LLC, a vertically integrated cannabis company that's also minority, female, and social equity owned and operated. The company's desire is to build a network and partnerships with other minorities, BIPOC, women, LGBTQ+, and veteran-owned companies, both in the cannabis and ancillary space, with a vision and mission rooted in a philanthropic belief and value system. Get to know Dr. Floyd and Legacy Greens on our website. And if you're interested in learning more about NCIA's DEI program, which includes our Equity Scholarship Program, we'd love to hear from you, and we also offer sponsorship opportunities specifically for our DEI program to help make it easy for your company to contribute to these important efforts. We aim to foster a more equitable industry where participation and success are possible regardless of the numerous factors that have historically held many people, businesses, and communities back. So we'd really like your company's support of the program to keep it going strong. Reach out to Mike Lamuto, NCIA's DEI manager, or head to our website and let us know that you want to become a sponsor. Okay, now let's talk about a couple of surveys. Love them or hate them, they're an important tool in gathering information and making sense of the lay of the land. So first, NCIA's chief economist, Bo Whitney, released his Whitney Economics U.S. Cannabis Business Conditions Survey report, revealing critical concerns for the cannabis industry in 2022. Respondents were either licensed cannabis businesses or ancillary businesses to the cannabis industry and were from 20 states across the country, examining policy, regulatory issues, industry successes, and overall industry sentiment. You can read some key takeaways in his blog on our website and follow the link to download the survey report for more details. Next, NCIA members Future Sense are conducting their 2022 survey about cannabis compensation trends. It's the third year that they've been tracking and reporting on this, and participation is easy and confidential. This survey follows all DOJ guidelines regarding confidentiality and anonymity to ensure unbiased results. Sign up now to participate. Data submission kits will be sent out starting mid-February and are due back by mid-March. The final results will be published in May. So check out more information about the survey on our website and sign up to participate. Moving on to some news about NCIA's Board of Directors. The board had its first meeting of the year, and officers were selected by unanimous vote. Plus, we welcome 2 new board members, Christine De La Rosa of the People's Ecosystem and Michael Cooper of Madison J Solutions. Check out the blog to see who's who in this year's Board of Directors. All right, we're also ramping up our Industry Essentials webinar series with half a dozen webinar events scheduled for February and March already. These webinar topics range from tips for winning marketing campaigns to labor management and the future of the cannabis industry in the state of New York. Webinars are free for NCIA members, so register your team today. We're also continuing weekly episodes of both of our podcasts to keep you informed and inspired. You can tune in to NCIA's Cannabis Industry Voice, which I host, and NCIA's Cannabis Minority Report, hosted by Khadija Adams. If you're an NCIA member interested in submitting educational content for our website and newsletter, or pitching to be a guest on our podcast, I'd love to work with you, and it's a benefit included in your membership you can take advantage of throughout the year. Please send me an email to get the ball rolling, bethany@thecannabisindustry.org. In the meantime, keep following us on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram to stay inspired and connected. If you're a member of NCIA, log into NCIA Connect and spark up a conversation with your fellow NCIA members and colleagues today. We'll see you next time.
Hi, my name is Monica Gray.
Kimberly Cargile.
My name is Sharon Data G.
Even though I've been a member of the National Cannabis Industry Association for the last decade, this year I moved up my support and my membership to the Evergreen tier.
With the help of NCIA and being an Evergreen member, we believe that we could push this agenda forward.
Banking's always been my number one issue. Payment processing has always been a huge issue, cash payments. But now that the cell phone companies are getting involved,
we need to make sure that we get minorities and African Americans, people that have been affected by the war on drugs, indigenous people, brown and black people holistically needs to be a part of this conversation.
It is so amazing to have a group like NCIA that has my back. Let's get you in front of these senators that don't know what it's like.
And as the best of the best, and we want to make sure we have a voice as cannabis legalization is moving forward.
Government relations and advocacy directly affect the bottom line.
Really getting to the table as a small business member to making sure that the small business member, small business owner gets a voice at this policy table.
Part ensuring a smooth transition into federal legalization and regulation for our legacy industry here in California.
Realizing that no one's going to fight for you like you can fight for yourself, I decided to take NCIA's support in joining this tier of focusing on policy.
We need to come together and push for this agenda.
It is critical that our industry steps up and engages.
We need to make sure that our voices are heard.
We have the support of NCIA by joining the Evergreen tier as our lobbying firm for us, the little people.
Cannabis business owners, entrepreneurs that really see the bigger picture to say, let's push this agenda forward. We can't do this without you.
It is so difficult to run a business and be a small business owner in this space, in this cannabis space.
I encourage you to join me and become an Evergreen member today.
We need your help.
Join the Evergreen tier and fight